Hey guys, Michael Santi, born in Brooklyn, New York, a large Italian family, and you know, doing what I love now. So it's been a blessing, and I'm very lucky to say that, you know, I call Orlando my home. So what do we know?
Well, we know all of our victims are female, between the ages of 24 and 36. No real known links between them. They all had different occupations.
That's my point. There's got to be a link. This isn't random. We find that link, and we find this person.
There is no link.
There's got to be something.
There.
God. By the way, what are you wearing?
What do you mean?
Your perfume. It smells familiar.
It's new. You like it?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
For everything. Things I did, things I didn't.
Matt, you're scaring me. Now, what's wrong?
Nothing. Not anymore. I just really needed to see you, Mom. Movies have always inspired me because every time I went to a film, it just inspired me. No matter what was going on in my life, nothing mattered for those 2 hours. And that's the kind of feeling that you want to give someone else. People inspire me to be the best. You know, it's anything that you do, whether you're a doctor or whether you're a lawyer or if you're a librarian, it doesn't matter what it is. If you have passion for it, if you do your homework and if you do what it takes to be the best at what you do, people inspire you because you're not doing it for the paycheck. You're not doing it for the award. You're doing it because it's in your blood and people accept you and they think you're good at it. And to me, that's the best reward you can have is somebody wants to see you do it again. I think as an actor, you take people from their everyday problems and you bring either happiness and you bring some kind of turnaround in their life.
How's the job going?
Job. There is no job, Doc. My wife was murdered, and I'm sitting in here talking to you.
That's why we're here. We're here to talk through the issues.
To talk about the... Everybody wants to talk. That's all I keep hearing. Let's talk about the issues. There's no action. That's the problem. My wife was found in the middle of a parking lot with a throat cut. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about the fact that I wasn't there? She was calling me, but I didn't believe her? They're out there finding the guy, getting closer every day, and I'm in here talking.
Whoa, wait a minute. What do you know about the case? You're not on this case.
She's my wife, Doc. Some people say I have that Mark Wahlberg swagger, but with the Al Pacino approach, like a very strong on-screen presence. So they call me Mikey Pacino, which is no offense to Al Pacino out there, but if you're gonna be compared to somebody and you're known for something, I mean, there's not a bigger compliment an actor can get, in my opinion, because he's the best at what he does.
What else do you fucking want to do, huh? You want to go back? How about we camp out? What? We need to keep fucking moving. That's the only way. Get that through your skull. Do you understand? Jack, Jay and Ruben, bro, they're dead, they're gone, they're not coming back. And so is that girl because of us, because of what we fucking did. And if we stop now, all this bullshit was for nothing. Are you okay with that? Because I'm not okay with that. Now I'm gonna find that plane, and I'm getting on it, and I'm getting out of this fucking place.
As an actor, you want to be able to be known for the emotional to the very aggressive, but to be known for certain roles that you do, I think you're making a statement. To be considered someone who brings that kind of strong presence to a film or to a production, you know, I could be called worse, you know, so it's definitely a compliment. You know, I've been very blessed to be in a position I am now, you know, to be in demand, or in a sense, you know, and to be sought out after, and even at a level that I never thought I would be at this point. I work with so many great artists, so many great people. When you see someone who's still pursuing acting, or when you see someone who's a great writer, when you see someone who's doing what they love on a daily basis, that's inspiring. Great actors inspire me, knowing where they come from and having resources like I have with the people behind me. I'm not gonna let anybody down.
Jenna came home last night crying.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
Was she with Kurt?
I do not know. She doesn't talk to me. She doesn't tell me anything anymore.
I'm gonna kill that guy. You know what?
What?
I think tomorrow night's the night. I'm gonna ask Jenna to marry me. But in 5 years from now, if I'm still doing what I love at whatever capacity it is, I'm successful. If I'm able to show up on the set and I'm able to see directors and I'm able to see editors and I'm able to see the makeup crew, and that's a great day. If you're able to just do what you love when you wake up and go to bed knowing you're doing it again the next day, that's where I want to be in 5 years, doing what I love. My family is the biggest motivation I have in the world. I wouldn't be able to pursue it if it wasn't for my family. And people in the industry now, you know, I work with so many great artists, so many great people. It's kind of our little gang, you know? When you see someone who's still pursuing acting, or you see someone who's a great writer, when you see someone who's doing what they love on a daily basis, that's inspiring. Not many people can say they're able to do what they love every day. If you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, right? I never want to work a day in my life. I never want to work a day in my life. But not working a day in my life doesn't mean it's easy, but it's not work if you love what you're doing. Now, is Ian any smarter than you? No. No, he's not. He's a fucking idiot. But he does things the way I tell him to do things. Now, if you go in there and show this guy an interest rate of 12%, I swear to Christ, he's gonna laugh in your face and throw you out of his house. You're not selling interest rates, you're selling payments. You circle the thing you want him to see. It's called the power of the pen, Kyle. Where else can you say you're different people on a daily basis? That's the excitement about being an actor, is you don't know what you're gonna be next. The whole reason why you become successful is because you're believable in every role that you do. And this is the only career that you can do anything in the world, and people want to see it. I'm just so blessed to be able to do that. Very, very blessed. My wife was diagnosed with breast cancer 5 years ago, and it wasn't long before I realized that my daughter might be at risk as well. Every year, 100,000 women lose their battle to cancer, and every year we lose 100,000 of our heroes. Breast cancer awareness grows every year, and with your support together, we can all be heroes. So please remember, you're never alone, you're never powerless. You know, I don't think there's the hardest role. I think it's just preparation. I think it's if you do your homework, because there's so much more to acting than just being in front of the camera. There's the things you do to prepare to be in front of the camera. I want to be believable. I want to tell a story. I want stories to mean something. And the last thing I want them to think about is, you know, am I believable in that character? Because then the whole story's not good.
I did hate you. I hated you for what you did to Mom. I hated you for what you did to us. You have no idea what kind of monster you were back then, do you? Do you? You know what the funny thing is? No matter what you said, no matter how bad you hurt us, at the end of the day, Mom always forgave you. And I think it's time that I learned to love and believe in that side. But I don't want to love you as my father. I just want to finally love you as my dad.
You know, Johnny Depp and all these people that are such, Daniel Day-Lewis, I mean, they get so involved with their characters, it's just, they are that person. Once you reach that level, is it difficult? Yeah, it's difficult. If you're prepared, you can't fool the audience. I never want to either, you know. When they see my film, I want them to know this is gonna be a good film, because I know that he does his homework. I want them to know that we don't have to worry about him. I don't need to ask for what's my motivation. What do you mean you're pregnant? Look, I want kids just as much as you do, but right now, you and I both know. We've talked about this.
What are you saying?
I have 20,000 reasons why we can't have a kid right now. Baby, these things can be wrong. I mean, you see it all the time. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm sure. It's not wrong.
We've talked about this. We've sat there and we planned things out. Look at what we got to deal with.
I can't believe you're saying that.
Look, it's not that I don't care. Look, I want kids. But we can't have kids right now.
But I'm talking about a child. Our child. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I mean, there's options, right? People motivate me. I'm inspired by not letting other people down in any performance that I do. I know that as an actor, you have a responsibility, I believe. And that responsibility is to take the spotlight that you have for a minute or for all your life and to redirect it on things that really matter. And there's a simple yet effective way that you can join the fight today.
And you don't even have to leave your home.
Go to curesma.org, and believe me, before you know it, you'll be making a difference and saving lives. I don't want people to ever remember me as the greatest actor around, and he was a good person. I want people to know me as a great person. I also happen to act pretty good too. To me, that's my success. That's the legacy that I want to leave behind. He's pretty good at what he does, but you know what? He represents us well. He's a great guy. He has good character. He has good morals. He's spiritual. He's all those things that a human being's supposed to be. And you know what? We're lucky enough to have him on board. To me, that's a true artist in life, not just in acting.
Why?
All you had to do was deliver what I paid you for, Johnny.
I'm gonna come for you.
Somehow I think that's gonna be a little impossible. My goal is to just perfect my art. Never think you're as good as you are, and never think you're as bad as somebody might say. That's the whole saying is always pursue greatness, and life will just take care of itself. If you have respect for this industry, like I have for this industry, I think that things just kind of fall into place. You work your butt off, you do the things that you need to do, and I really feel that things kind of fall into place. Have faith and have a good, strong moral support. Where I am in 5 years, I'm going to be just as happy as I am now, because I know I'm in an industry that I love, and at whatever capacity that is, it doesn't matter to me because I'm doing what I love. and that's success.
I guess I was just kind of scared, you know? You know, ever since you've been gone, I tried to fill that void with anything and everything that I could, and nothing ever worked. But I tried. I swear I tried.
Success is, I believe, getting up every day, knowing that you're able to do what you love and to work with people you love, and go to bed at night just thanking God you were able to do it. You know, success to me is being able to encourage others, is spreading that passion. I've got a great support system. I've got loving people around me, and I got people that believe in me, and I won't let them down.
Against the wall, against the rope, but against all odds, we will prevail.
Entourage, one team, one dream.